What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. It's your boy, Hotshot Dave, checking in. So let's talk about something that, as truck drivers, we're aware of, but I don't think enough people think about it until it's too late. So we're in that time of year where, as you see from the thumbnail, the white stuff comes down, starts to snow, and only the brazen of the brazen truck drivers run out here. And there's a mixture of truck drivers that run the Midwest this time of year, unfortunately. There's the ones that are aware and experienced and know how to handle it, when enough is enough, and all that good stuff. Then there's the trucks that are forced. When I say forced, these are company drivers that are given a route with or without experience. They just send their drivers through. Don't worry about, they don't look at the consequences. They don't look at what could happen, what will happen, what did happen, none of that. I seen a report yesterday where there was 89,000 trucks shut down in Wyoming because the roads closed. And they were complaining because companies would not let these truck drivers run different routes to get through there. Now, I have mixed feelings on that. If the roads are closed, if I-80's closed, and the driver wants to run 90 or 70, it should be up to the driver, but at the same time, it needs to come back on the company. Because let's look at the routes we're talking about here. Wyoming, 80 across Wyoming compared to 70 across Colorado. 80 would be the safer choice as far as mountains, snow. Wyoming's got a wind issue. That's the problem with Wyoming when it snows. It's cold, it's windy, and they just can't keep up with the roads. Personally, I do not run out there this time of year. And then or you can run 90 up to Wyoming or up to Montana, but then you still have the same issue. So as a truck driver or a business owner, really you need to look at your route and look at the timing. It would probably be make just as much sense and as productive to run the southern route. Now, if you're going from New York to Oregon, obviously you're not going to run the southern route, which, that makes sense. But if you're going to LA coming out of Maine, run the southern route. Even, as far north as San Francisco, I would probably run the southern route. Now, when I say the southern route, I mean 40, through Arizona, New Mexico, and all that. Now, Flagstaff can get just as bad, but really this time of year, it's our jobs to know when to hold them and when to fold them. I think, I may be wrong, but I'm pretty sure just about every year, I-44 Missouri has a nasty pileup. I may be wrong, but I remember seeing a whole lot of them just about every year. Wyoming has nasty pileups. There's a lot of them out there that have them. And the locals are a little more cocky and confident than they should be. But there is a lot of inexperienced truck drivers that should not even be running that route. They should not be running Donner's Pass. They should not be running those big mountains up there this time of year. And a lot of it comes down, again, my opinion, these regulations, greed, forces these kinds of accidents and issues. Because once your clock starts, it starts. There's no stopping the clock, so to speak. I mean, yeah, you can do a sleeper berth, 8-2 split, but it doesn't always make sense. And I don't know about you guys, but when I was running Keep Trucking, that 8-2 split was a nightmare. It worked when it wanted to. So this is more to business owners, well, and the truck drivers. If you don't feel comfortable, shut it down. The freight can wait. If they need it today, they're really going to need it tomorrow. You'll just get unloaded quicker. Yet the other day, 2 days ago, I come out of Watertown, South Dakota. I made it out of South Dakota, obviously right there on the line. Made it across 212. As soon as I got into Minneapolis, Minnesota, nightmare. 10 inches of snow. Trucks were splitting the lanes at 25 miles an hour. It was bad. And I shut it down at 4:30. I don't ever shut down at 4:30. But that day, it's either that or, take the chance. And now I'm a little more cautious because both of my single vehicle accidents have been weather related. I had the one in Toma where the bridge froze. And then I had that one in the Freightliner where it was raining. But so I have a little more respect for the weather than a lot of guys. And even when I was running, Minnesota yesterday, there was people passing me at 60, 65 mile an hour. I was doing 40. Could I have done more? Probably. I could have went a little faster, but why? Because if you wreck this truck and you hurt somebody, you're getting a lawsuit. And the judge and the lawyers, everybody's going to say, you should have stopped your truck. You're a professional. You've seen the conditions. You should have stopped your truck. And if my accident in the Freightliner was no other lesson, but you could be doing 30 miles an hour, slowing traffic down, and still be too fast for conditions. That too fast for conditions charge or mindset is perspective. Anything that happens, any accident, they're going to hit you with that. You're going to get a too fast for conditions charge or fine. And there's no way to fight that. You cannot fight a too fast for conditions charge or ticket. You can't fight it. You can't say, oh no, I wasn't going too fast. Then why'd you wreck the truck? So at that point, just shut it down. I mean, I'm doing 40 mile an hour, across 90 or 94, whatever, well, I think it was 94. Eating up my clock. Eating it up. I went 212 miles in 8 hours. Not worth it. Not worth my aggravation, my headache, my equipment. or the lives I put at risk. Now, I'm not saying every time it snows, shut it down, because that's not what I do. But when you're looking at 6, 8, 10 inches of snow, or if there's any ice on the road, I'm shutting it down. But that's just me. You know, and that's a benefit you have as an owner-operator, in my opinion. Company driver, you can say, oh, I'm going to shut it down, it's safety. But as soon as you shut it down, let's say you shut it down at noon. Well, everyone wants you back on the road at 10 o'clock at night, which is probably worse than when you shut down, because temps drop, you can't see nothing. It's just a nightmare. So this time of year, it's best to leave it to somebody else, in my opinion. Now, I don't see the rates going that way that would pay, make it worth it. Now, yeah, if I'm looking at, $4 a mile all the way across country, I'll take it. But I'll tell you, it'll probably be a week or two before I get there. Week and a half, not two. Two's too much. Because then you got time. But you're not getting $4 to $5 a mile to go across country. It ain't happening. Guys are doing this for cheap. I got a video, I think I caught most of it, I'll put it up here. Trucks rolled over. Last year I had so many pictures and videos of that, it wasn't even funny. So we're gonna pull up in here, we gotta get some fuel. But think about, when you're running these routes, when you're choosing your lanes, when you're booking your trucks, I'm not saying be scared of, don't be scared of it, but be aware. Make sure that you check your weather. And I even checked my weather going up to South Dakota, and I didn't see any snow for the week. But in the Midwest, them storms pop up out of nowhere. So guys, just be more cautious, be more aware. Remember, the freight can wait. Your life doesn't come back. And if you're in one of those and you survive, you're probably going to wish you wouldn't have. If you're like me. The guilt, the shame, the embarrassment, and we haven't even talked about the civil lawsuit that's ruining you and your family forever. So, just keep that in mind this time of year, doing what we're doing. And just make sure you stay safe. Make sure you make the best decision that you can make for you and yours. That's all you can do. So we're gonna get in here, get some fuel.
When possible, make a U-turn.
Appreciate you guys watching and coming back. If you're into trucking, getting into trucking, looking for information on trucking, you found the right channel. Like, share, subscribe. We're gonna start doing some trucking news type videos too. Stuff like that. So go ahead and give us a like and a share. And if you have not watched the video about this driver shortage, please watch and share that video. We need to get that video out so somebody with a little more clout and pull than me sees it. I'd like to get in front of somebody and be able to talk about the problems facing the trucking industry. But I can't do that without you guys sharing out the video. So until next time, like I said, like, share, subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow. Peace.